Hi, Mallika. Having a good
Hey,
day?
Kamalini. Lovely.
Nice. You're looking fresh. This is Mallika Vasudev, the woman of substance. I've chosen to interview today because I think she has a lot to offer to a lot of us. And Mallika, why don't you tell us about yourself? About the last 20, 25 years of your life since you graduated from NID as an art graduate.
Okay, thank you. That's pretty much half my life. So it's yeah. So I'm, I've graduated as a designer, worked as a graphic designer, as a visual communicator. And having worked a couple of years, both before and after marriage, we've moved very frequently because of my husband's job. And I found that was not very conducive to maintaining a career. And then, as with most, as with a lot of women, motherhood came in. Motherhood, the moves. We've moved cities. We've moved countries. I've lived in Jakarta. I've lived in the US. I've lived in Chennai. I've lived in Pune. I've lived in Bombay. So as you move, as things change around you, the one constant for me has been my home, my family. And I decided to not follow a career per se, but to concentrate my energies on that home and family and keep that going wherever we are.
But I've known you to also have dabbled in pottery, in painting, and lately we've been seeing a lot of your very beautifully presented food, which is touted to be very nutritious and quick. So we will come to that a little later. So what about your pottery and painting phases? Do you still dabble in it? What do you do? Like, what have you been doing? You've been painting a lot. Would you like to share something with us, please? Some of your pottery? I know you to be a good potter, so would you like to share some of what you've done?
Essentially, I've over creative Ben, enjoy making stuff. The medium keeps changing. Certainly, a few years ago, it was pottery. Then a bad back sort of put that on a back burner. Then it became, I've been interested in portraits and faces. So I've been dabbling with that. And I'm comfortable with computer, with Photoshop. So I do a lot of
Wow.
photo collages, putting stuff together. And then, of course,
So you
latest is
obviously
food.
haven't been sitting idle. You've been doing, the artist in you has been aching to do something, and you've used different media to give expression to that, right?
Completely, completely,
Would you be happy
completely.
to share something with us? Some of what you've done?
I'll do a quick run through of some of the
Please,
stuff
that
I
would be
have.
awesome.
Give me a sec. So these are a few, just a collage of some of my
I love
pottery.
the middle bowl. It's
And
beautiful.
you will see stuff behind me also. My pottery is not the showcase variety. I use it every day. I have plants growing in it. I have cigarette ash in one if a smoker comes home. It's just
Lovely.
used every day.
Really lovely.
And then there was me dabbling in portraits, long way to go, but just having fun with different kind of stuff. This is a bit of the kind of photo collages I
Yeah.
was talking about, where I've just put a lot of pictures together and made, these are up on my
Really
walls.
lovely. Yeah.
And of course, I think everything comes together: food, form, color, pottery,
Wow.
taste,
This is what I'm
everything
very
when it
interested in. Yes, yes.
comes to my food. So, yep, that is the kind of stuff I do. Not an artist, just someone who enjoys color, enjoys form, enjoys taste, enjoys life.
Yeah, it's clear in your assemblage, in everything that you do. I love the portraits as well. What I wanted to ask you was, you've been doing this as a mom. You have two beautiful girls you adopted. You adopted two little girls. And now I think your older child is in college, if I'm not mistaken.
College is in college.
In
My
college, first
pride
year
and
college.
joy. My pride
Fantastic.
and joy. Both of them.
And do you have any regrets whatsoever for the kind of life you chose? Are there any regrets whatsoever?
None at all. None at all. I'm very blessed that I was able to make the choices I've made. I did not have the financial compulsion to go out and earn.
Yeah,
So
that's the other
that's not
thing.
something I take for granted. I am aware of how fortunate I am to be able to do that. And zero, zero, zero regrets. Zero regrets.
Amazing.
Had I been stifled, had I not been able to give rein
Yes.
to that creative impulse that's there, perhaps then.
Story
But
would have
it's
been
been there.
different.
It's been fed. There's an urge that's been fed. It's even that is creative. The in which direction I'm going to sort of focus my creative energies. I sometimes need to be very creative about that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, right now it's food and nutrition and, giving that all of you love, your family loves your food. We all love your food. And we look forward to the next post where we can pick up some tips on making something, nutritious, quick, and beautiful to look at. That's something that I especially do. And I know a lot of others look at that. So right now, your creative urges have gone into food, which is fantastic. But
thank
what
you.
really makes Mallika tick? What makes her happy? Really, like, what makes you really, really happy on a day? What drives you?
Any right now, everything is my family, but um, I think only one person can make Mallika happy, and that's Mallika. So what? That is it. So yes, family matters, but if whatever's going on, just
You
knowing I'm doing my
fire your
best
own energy.
every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing my best every day. I've had lots of ups and downs, but they're just they're just that. They're just ups and downs, and everything, whether it's something amazing happening or something terrible happening, this too shall pass.
So you are essentially somebody who's content and confident within herself, and that's a rare combo. That's really rare. I want to know from you, if the pandemic, the situation right now, did it shift anything in your perception of life? Did something happen during the pandemic? Because we've all been in lockdown, it's affected everybody. Was there any change in your routine or something that you came to realize, with the connection to everybody around you? Was there any shift in your perception of life, or did you remain the content person that you are
I think
essentially?
it only reinforces my belief that live the best today. No one knows what tomorrow will bring, and live today so that you have no regrets tomorrow. I think that would sum it up. I know it sounds very
It would sound
very
cliched, but coming from you, I know you live it. Do you have any message for those who are watching this? Any message, especially to other women who give up their careers to stay home and sometimes end up frustrated? Not everybody is an artist. You found expression in so many different things because you're driven with a fire that is within you, which is fired up by you alone, your own spirit. But do you have any message to other women like yourself, who are very well qualified but have had to choose family, or being at the core of a family over and above their careers? Is there anything you'd like to tell them?
I'd only say do what you want, and only that. So don't stay back because your husband feels you should be home for the children, your mother-in-law feels that way. don't stay back because of that. Stay back if you feel the need to. If you feel that is what you want to do. And if you do that, then there are no regrets. It's if you go against what you want from inside, that there will be regrets, there will be blame. And if you
Interesting.
feel, I mean, I think a lot of women manage work and home and everything just beautifully. They need that. If they don't get that space away from home, they don't get to build that identity away from home, they will be frustrated. That's not going to help that family and home. So do what gives you happiness, the rest will fall in place. You
Truly
can't
well
help
said.
others if you're not happy.
Absolutely. Very well said. Absolutely. And of course, if you're blessed and you're not forced to work, nothing like it. And you and I both are blessed in that way. Thank you so much, Mallika. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Your clarity of
Always
mind
a
and your
pleasure
drive
talking
is
to you.
palpable through the screen. Thank you for finding the time to speak to me. And well, here's to the next time. Hopefully, we'll meet in the coming months.
I
Either of
hope
us
so.
travels. Thank you so much.
Best of luck to you, Kamalini.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.